I did not yell. I
Oh,
did give a few. What the hell are you doing? I did give a few of them.
We know you a busy man, Kobe, so we gonna jump right to it, man.
I'm gonna say Zion Leonard.
Is that dude in a swing?
I'm sick and sick with it, vision and lift it. Listen, just picture it, spit and deliver it. The time froze, undercurrent, how the grind flows. Wrist flicking, said the bezels, got a mind blown. You know how to drop beat, everything's slow. You know how to drop beat, said anything goes. Pull up to the spot, you might see the squad there. Pull up unannounced, and you might see your broad there. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win while you're watching the shot clock. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win. Thanks for watching the shot clock. The shot clock. You catch the shot clock every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
We never getting that $1 million.
Hey man, what's going on, man? Can you hear me? All right, all right. Coming to y'all live and direct, man, from Rock Hill, South Carolina, man. Got my coaching shirt on, as y'all can see. What's going on, Doug? First off, Doug, before we ask, how are you feeling, Doug?
Oh man, I'm good, bro. I'm good, man.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's good to be seen. Yeah,
man.
I'm good, bro. Appreciate everybody reaching out, checking in. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir, man. We glad to have our brother Doug back on the show, man. He's definitely a big part, man. His presence was definitely felt missing, as he wasn't on here. So definitely want to welcome him back, man. My boy Oz, man. Yeah,
But
me and Oz got similar background, but we ain't in the same room.
I was about to say y'all roomies.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do that, man. Yeah, man. Oh man, we appreciate everybody for tapping in. Y'all, pardon me, I'm sharing the show right now. On platforms, if y'all be sure to do that as well. You out there who's watching, definitely share the show, man. Yeah, man, I've had a pretty solid weekend. I can't complain. I have no complaints.
You know what I like about y'all? When y'all go to these other cities, y'all just don't sit in the room, bro. Y'all venture out and see stuff, bro. That's what you gotta live life, dog. They'd be killing me with
do,
people like, "How doing, man? We just chilling in the hotel." No,
nah, man, you got to see the city, man. You got to get out. You got to do stuff.
And Rock Hill is nice.
It is. It's very nice up here.
It is. I didn't know I know about the city part. I didn't know about like they had the longest Negro League baseball team. I didn't. Yeah, didn't know that. Found that out. The first ever black player to go MLB. He went to the minor leagues. His name was Pepsi Cola.
Oh, Pep.
That was his name. Pepsi Cola. He's from here, from Rock Hill, dog. He went to the minor leagues. He was before Jackie Robinson. Yeah.
That's cold.
Pepsi Cola. That was his nickname. I can't remember his real name, but that's what everybody called him, Pepsi Cola, dog. And I said when he had a son, they was probably like, "Oh man, that's little Cola, dog."
Yeah, that's little Cola.
Little Pep, man. Little Pep over there. But yeah, man. I'll let I speak a little bit, but I just want to say this. It's sad in my heart when we went to the historic sit-in spot, right? And I'm sitting there, I'm soaking it in, dog. I'm talking about tears, eyes, like kids just looking at me like it's sad that they're so far removed from it that it's just like okay, and kind of like
Yeah, man. It feels like us as a society are so far removed from slavery because we took some of the kids inside to see where these people actually sat at in the diner, and some of the families that were there were looking at us like, what are you showing them? Like, why are y'all here? And it's like you can't be that far removed to where you just in here eating and don't know the historical relevance of this place. I mean, it's a whole museum outside. Like, what do you mean? Why are we here showing them these kids? So it's like these kids are far removed, and so are the people of today.
I think the people of the day just choose to not remember that shit, bro. Like for real.
Agreed.
Like that's the thing. They know what happened, bro, but they just try to turn a blind eye and be naive about it. And
Well, the way that I explained that to the kids is because I said exactly that, Doug. I said that they're trying to just we have a president that's actively working to remove the very things that we went to go visit today. And it's like the reason why they're trying to remove stuff like that and people are acting like they don't know is because they're halfway embarrassed that they folk didn't even done some stuff like this. Like their kids, their grandkids, kids, they got to answer to this. Like, why was your grandparents doing this to my grandparents? And they don't want that for their kids, so they trying to remove it.
Yeah. It's like they trying to, for lack of a better word, ignore it to see if people forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yep.
And it's crazy, dog. Like it's crazy. Like where and a lot of people probably even missed this, but where the Rock Hill sports facility is, like all that used to be cotton field. Soon as you turn the corner, it's a big old sign. Cotton plantation. Like,
they don't try to hide it at all, boy.
No. Shout out my young fella Kason Harrison, who spent his last 2 years at Winthrop out there in Rock Hill. Yeah, he was telling me everything about that. Like I only been to Rock Hill to go to like an event, but he
lived it, so that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely different when you live here and you're not from here.
Yeah, exactly.
You learn the history, and then the people who are from here, they just kind of treat like, oh, okay, yeah.
Crazy.
The one thing that really saddened me is that, yeah, we went to go visit this restaurant that's historical, and it'd be different if the restaurant was closed. But this restaurant was still open, serving more black families. We in there giving these folk our money again. Not only that, they get to make money off of that because the museum is right next to the restaurant. So whoever coming to visit the museum most likely gonna stop in the restaurant. So it's like this reoccurring making money off our backs. Like it's already a thing that these kids sat in your restaurant for 1 minute and went to jail trying to eat some dinner.
Yeah.
Yes, it was tough, but the rest of it's been cool outside.
Yeah.
Everything's been cool, man. Should have paid more attention to Kleinhoek and Ryland earlier this season. Well, Antoine, he didn't get there until December, and then he wasn't eligible to play until January. So Ryland Kelly he's a move-in from Florida. So that's why a lot of people didn't know about the kid until kind of close to the playoff. Even though I told people, and it was on RCS website, like the information was out there. But hey, man, here we are. Shout out to that kid. He's turning up in the playoffs when you're supposed to, and we definitely gonna get to that later. First thing first, man. College basketball. Hey, the Big 12 has no clear-cut favorite to win the tournament coming up, dog. Like,
Coming in
somebody
here, man.
winning the Big 12 tournament might be tougher than winning the NCAA tournament.
Facts.
Like, and that's real, bro.
Facts.
That's insane when you think about it, dog.
I'm like, dang, BYU, how y'all let West Virginia do y'all like that, dog? Like, it's just like,
when they say you don't know how to handle prosperity, BYU is the prime example. They went against Iowa State last Saturday.
yeah,
Got destroyed by UCF, and then lost to West Virginia, bro. Like, they don't know how to handle prosperity. And losing, what's my guy name? The shooter. The one that tore his ACL. I mean, towards whatever, his Achilles. It's starting to catch up to him now, bro. What's his name? Sanders? Richie Saunders?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even know.
I think that's his name. But he was like the third leading scorer, and he tore his ACL a couple of weeks ago.
That's tough.
Yeah, Richie Saunders.
Okay.
Yeah, Jalen, Richie Saunders. Like, losing him was big. So, but yeah, now the Big 12 tournament going to be a gauntlet.
It is. And then tomorrow, you got Iowa State and Arizona, dog. Like,
that's how it is, bro.
Wait.
I said everybody in the conference didn't went through a stretch like that. Like, U of H, like, we're keeping it local. U of H went through that. Iowa State, Arizona, Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona just had Kansas yesterday, and then they got Iowa State tomorrow. So
they don't. Yeah, that's crazy, dog.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, Saturday's the last day for regular season for all your Power 5 conferences, man. Same thing. I feel the same way with SEC, dog. It's anybody for the sake of.
I think Florida, man. Florida playing some of the best basketball in the country right now.
Bro, this tournament is gonna be good, man. It's gonna be some good, man. The fact that I just heard 3 different picks for the national championship tells me that this gonna be good.
Like, even though it hurts my heart to say it, but before Cole Pete got hurt, I said Arizona was the best team in the country, and they really didn't miss a beat without him. And now that he's back, you saw how they saw yesterday against Kansas.
Yeah, first game back, dog.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
And that kills me to say that as a Duke fan, because I think we playing good basketball right now too.
I actually got Duke winning it. That's my pick. Duke is my pick.
I think defensively we like probably the best in the country because we can switch everything. We long, athletic. If
y'all hooping.
Yeah. So
I hope to get a Duke versus Miami ACC championship.
Me too.
That's gonna be good.
I think it's the 2 best teams in the ACC. It sucks that they didn't get to play in the regular season, but I think that's the 2 best teams in the league.
I would love to have
healthy, you got to put North Carolina up there with Caleb Wilson healthy. But
I mean, you can never overlook them. But that's just my wish. My wish as a fan, man. Miami versus Duke for the ACC championship game. Shout out to Jay Lucas, man. Turning that program around, dog.
Jay Lucas, man. Shout out.
First 20-win season since God knows when.
That's big,
bro,
man.
What's so wild is when you hear him in the huddle and hear him talking to his team, you hear Big Luke all in there, bro. You hear Lucas in every word that comes out of his mouth, dog. So, I mean, he was brought up right, for sure.
No, he was. He was. salute to all the kids from the city, man, who are about to play. Like all your mid major and low majors, they start their tournament play this week. So best wishes to y'all, man. I know some of you have to win. Yeah, well, almost all y'all got to win the conference tournament. That's the only way you're gonna see the dance. And in doing so, will kind of up your stock if you plan on hopping in the portal coming up this spring. So take care of business.
2 local kids play today. Bradley against Murray State. Forgot to watch Javon Jackson against Montana. Yeah, so that was a good game. Bradley ended up getting the win. I think they clinched the 2 seed in the conference. So.
Yeah, Missouri Valley Conference is tough, man.
Arch Madness.
It's another tough conference. Man, we got the champ. We got the champ on here, man.
The champ is here.
Bike to bike.
What's up, guys?
Congratulations, brother. Congratulations, man.
I'm responsible for 2 of those wins, like I said in the group chat the other day.
No, I don't. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. If you say it, it's the truth, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess it is.
Quick question: do y'all know when the playoffs brackets coming out, and are y'all hosting?
Hey, man, we just here. Just happy to be here, man. You asking all these damn questions. Yeah. That's all these damn questions, man. Just happy to be here, man.
Trying to get straight to the nitty gritty, dog.
God damn.
Man, trying to get some information.
We here. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah, man. Y'all won, got the dub, man. Salute. Congrats, man.
Thank you, Cheetah.
Y'all dominated
all
them
logistics
dudes.
can be discussed later.
Okay. Top 3 team in the country, man. Hey.
What'd you say, Doug?
What more can you ask
Y'all
for?
dominated them dudes today. Yeah.
I guess, man. It wasn't as easy as it looked, bro.
Man,
I swear.
bro, y'all were never not in control of that game, bro. At the end of the half, when y'all held them scoreless to like the last maybe 3 minutes, I was like, ball game. I ain't even watching them. I'm talking about like toward the end of the first half. From then on, y'all was in control.
Yeah, man. They went up 10-0, and then we kind of did some good stuff. Got they were winning the half up like 11. I don't really remember, but yeah, it was definitely a huge turn of events. And what 14 minutes. So good game, man. Good dub.
Yeah, man, big win, man. Big win for the program. Man, two in a row for you, King, man. You just win everywhere you go, dog. Man.
2 in a row, man.
Back to back.
Hey, man, somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it, man. Golly.
Yeah, everybody can't be winners. I know, dog. Yeah.
No, everybody
that's
can.
enough
You just gotta.
today. I've had enough.
Okay. These are my friends, Oz. They could be happy. Jeez.
But who was the first one to congratulate you when you got? All right, see, you're right.
Listen, man, come on, man.
I was going to congratulate him.
Doug, listen, one thing about Doug, he want every first and he want all the accolades and everything. God damn, bro. I hate that fat cat mistreated you as a kid, and you didn't get the love you wanted because he did you so bad. So that's I'm sorry that happened, Doug. But yes, you sent the first text, Doug.
The clock wasn't even at 0 yet. I was like, man, let me go and shoot that.
That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious.
Yeah, man. For those who go ahead.
No,
stage is yours, King.
No. I was just gonna say more than likely we will host like the first 2 weekends of the tournament. So I'm not sure if that's Friday or Saturday or what, but
Okay.
it will happen since we top 8.
He in the backwoods of Arkansas.
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened.
It's sorry, you on the road, man. Go ahead and enjoy your drive home, man. Your ride home, brother.
Man, we got 4 more hours, man. Let's have fun. What we talking about?
No, we're talking about college basketball. And I was just wishing all the kids from Houston good luck who's about to participate in conference championships at the mid and low major levels, man.
It's the best time of the year, man.
It is.
Facts.
It is.
Facts.
Yeah, it's the best time of the year.
This when shots go in and don't go in any other month of the
Who
year.
you telling, bro? Who are you telling? Who you telling? It was people making shots this weekend that never made shots all season.
That's much every year, bro.
For sure, dude. Concordia had a game winner yesterday. And the guy that hit it didn't hit a 3 like all season. It's the craziest thing.
Man, that's tough.
No, that wasn't yesterday. That was Friday. Yeah. So it's March, man. It's March. That's what happens.
That's
Yes, sir, man. Hopefully,
Hold on,
y'all
wait a
can,
minute.
go ahead.
You and Oz in the same. What y'all doing?
I said that.
Bro! We're not in the same room, dog.
Well, y'all got a big room. Dang.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. What Howard Johnson is that?
Oh, wow.
Actually crazy.
That boy say we'll leave the light on for you.
God.
That's crazy.
That's funny, dog. No, we just out here at the Big Shot Prep Nationals in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Well, everybody use South Carolina. That Rock Hill facility. They keep the lights on.
That facility is very nice. I can't cap.
They do. I wish they would build one back home, man.
Yeah.
Somewhere, I don't know where.
I wish the city would fund something like that.
For what?
What you mean?
To host
What?
events.
Bro, you got 40 gyms. This is a collab. How many more gyms you need?
Bro,
Nah, it ain't one.
From MI3 and then you got to go play another game at crossover, bro. Like, no.
Yeah, then you got to come to Temple Training Center and play one.
Yeah, then you got to go to the training center. Then you got to go back though and play at Just Play in the old gym and Humble. Like, nah.
So where would they? So where would they build a new gym at?
Me,
I don't know. That's why
it's gonna be in Brookshire.
I got a spot.
I said it was
right there off of 610.
610 and
right by Del Mar, the old mall, dog.
The old mall. That's the perfect spot.
Yep.
That's a good point. Great point.
Very central.
You know what? That's a real good point. Bro, if we ever get an advertisement on here, man, we might be able to make that happen, bro. We not getting $1 million though, because Z-Dot cuts too much. So that's my bag up. I'm telling you.
But yeah, I'm definitely coming to one of the games y'all host, man. That thing was lit last year.
Yeah, me too. I'm back outside.
Oh my God, Doug is not going nowhere,
bro. After being in the house for a week, dog, I'm going to Walmart just because.
Yeah. With that, before we get back on track, I don't understand how like the stay-at-home dads do it, dog. I can't just be cooped up,
bro,
in the house all day.
It'd be like the walls start closing in on you, bro.
Yeah.
I was off for it.
Yeah, that's just the perfect location. That's the perfect location, dog.
Mr.
You ain't
Wells,
gotta go to Greens Point.
Mr. Wells, you
You,
know a lot of wealthy people. Run that by them.
that'll be a great spot to refurnish that and make a nice facility. What's going on, Coach Harvey? Everybody else, Coach Tyreman. Coach Tyreman, don't laugh at Coach D. King talking about Howard Johnson, man.
Yeah, that wasn't funny.
We appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. If y'all would share the show, no matter what platform that you're on right now. Moving on to the Sun Belt, man. How do y'all like that ladder break, dog? Like,
Bro, it makes it almost impossible for somebody other than the top 2 seeds to win the championship because you got to play almost every day
Yeah,
for a week straight.
Back to back.
For a week straight. That's tough. They need to redo. They need to redo the. They need to redo the bracket for the Sun Belt. That's crazy.
Because I think Texas State got like a 5 seed. They still got to win like 3 or 4.
They still got to win 3 or 4 games. Yeah. And that's crazy, dog.
That's insane, bro.
That's crazy, man. Well, yeah. Once again, wish everybody the best. Hope to see y'all dancing, man. Hope to see you dancing. That don't mean I'm gonna pick you to upset. It depends who you playing in the first round. I do pick Cinderella picks, but if you get a 16 seed and you gotta play Duke first round, I'm not picking you, dog. I'm rooting for you to score some points, but we got to be realistic here, dog. Like, at the end of the day, man. Same thing with Big Ten. Before we move on, another conference like Ohio State beat Purdue today. Like,
it did Michigan losing a point for the season. That's tough. LJ Cason. Yeah, bro, that's tough. Anytime you lose a key contributor this late in the season, ain't like you would just be like, all right, we're going to figure it out. Nah.
That's tough.
That's tough.
Yes, it is, man. Very much so. Very much so, man. Oh, man. NBA, man. NBA. Now, I'm not the biggest NBA watcher, but I will say I love the transition from playoff mode. I mean, from All-Star Weekend to playoff mode. Like, I love it.
Yeah, I think them dudes know that this the stretch run, and now we got to start getting in gear so we can play our best basketball here to the playoffs. So.
Yep, that's exactly what's going on.
I like the fights, dog. I love it all.
Well, Joker had a look in his eyes I only see on horror movies, bro. He looked like he was trying to get active.
He was ready to fight everybody.
Yeah.
Man, the look on Jokic's face, bro. Oh my God, that struck fear in me, and I wasn't even there.
Yeah, dog, that was crazy.
How far do y'all think the Pistons go?
I got them going to. I got them getting to the Eastern Conference Finals for sure. Past that, I don't know, but they're gonna get to the Eastern Conference Finals. They probably win the Eastern Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said the same thing. I got them making the Eastern Conference Finals for sure.
Yeah, past that, I don't really know. They haven't. They're still young. Let's be realistic.
Yeah, they are. But they're just hooping, man.
That series last year, the Knicks gave him some confidence going into the playoffs, though. But
They did.
Still young, and we still don't know the dynamic if Jason Tatum gonna come back, though.
We don't.
Facts. That's still up in the air. We don't know
We
if Jason
don't. And
Tatum
that was gonna be my next question. Like, if you Tatum, that's a tough question. Do you sit out?
I'm
and just
out.
wait
If
for the
I'm
whole
Jason
next
Tatum.
year.
I'm sitting
if I'm
out.
Jason
They
Tatum,
playing
I'm
too well. I don't want to come back and mess it up,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not messing up nothing they got going on. I'm out.
Okay. Yeah, man. Keep executing producing the LMA projects, man. The LMA album was really nice, by the way. I know Jay Chandler really had nothing to do with it, but I'm giving him credit anyway.
He was
She in love, dog, and that was good. That's good music. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no. Facts. Straight back.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah. And then my next question was Cavaliers. Just on the sticking with the East Coast Cavaliers, like they were the Pistons last year.
Exactly.
Man, they still there, but they not what they was last year. But do you see them making more noise in the playoffs this year than they did last year?
Until
no,
James Harden
on your team.
Otherwise, hell
You
no.
got James Harden on your team. No. Watch out.
He ain't even playing half of these games, man.
I'm cool. I'm cool on playoff James Harden.
I do think a key pickup for them was Dennis Schroeder. I think Dennis Schroeder is going to help them a lot.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm with you. Oz, how much noise these Rockets gonna make, man?
Man, my Rockets is so up in the air right now with us, bro, because we don't know what we're getting from Reed Shepherd night to night. We don't know if we're going to need a point guard or if we're not going to need a point guard night to night. KD has been playing great over the last 6 games. I think he's shooting 54, 38, 95 in the last 6 games. So his production is where it needs to be. It's just we don't know what other contributions we're getting from the others night to night. And that's what's hurting. But I do think we'll make some noise in the West. When it comes down to playoff time, the playoffs is different than a regular season.
No, it definitely is.
So I see us.
Where do you got y'all falling between that 3 to 6 seed spot? Because y'all, Minnesota, Denver, and the Lakers, y'all just keep exchanging spots.
I know, bro. I hope we don't end up in 6, but I'm gonna say 5. I say we land 5.
Okay. And then secondly, how dangerous are the Spurs going to be in the playoffs? What are y'all thoughts on this?
Extremely dangerous.
Here's why I believe they're extremely dangerous. Just like I just said with the Rockets, how you don't know what you're getting from Jabari and Tari Eason and Josh Okogie night to night. Vassell and Stephon Castle. Hey, you know what you're getting from them boys. You know what you're getting from D Fox. My question is, who gonna finish games? If you need a clutch bucket, who taking it? De'Aaron Fox or Wemby? That's the question for me. Obviously, I think it should be De'Aaron Fox, not just because he's a Houston native, but the man coming off most clutch player. What was that? How long ago did he win that award? I know it was a couple years, but he got the clutch gene in him. So if down the stretch you need a bucket, I'm going De'Aaron. Other than that, we ride with the hot hand because sometimes Wemby not gonna be the hot hand. Vassell gonna be the guy that night.
Sometimes it's Vassell, man.
That's what makes them dangerous.
You better hit some jump shots because you ain't getting nothing at the rim.
And it's crazy because they still, even though you got Fox they still a young team as a core, dog. Like
Facts. Darren Fox is probably one of the oldest players on that team.
that's what's crazy is they still young.
How long
Facts.
Fox been in the league? Like 8, 9 years?
How long did Fox been in the league?
It's got to be almost close to 10.
Yeah, that's what I was
I think
thinking.
it's like 7 or 8.
Let me see.
I'm not at my
been in
I'm
there
not
for
at
a
my
minute.
computer
That
to
was
pull up stats.
20. He graduated in 2016. So 16, 17, he was at Kentucky.
9, no, 8.
16, 17 at Kentucky. So he going on 9.
Yeah, he going on 9.
Going on 8 or 9, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Ninth season.
Yeah, that's what I
Hey
thought.
man, that pension finna hit once that 10-year come around.
Yes.
Fact.
Yep. Man, I'm glad you brought that up. That's another thing that they were discussing on changing the 10-year veteran pension, pushing it to 15 since people are a low management.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on that?
NBA makes so much money and they always still trying to not pay the people that's making people watch or come to the game, bro. It's just another way of doing this, which is crazy to me. You get them people their money. 10 years is a long time to be putting your body on the line, bro.
Facts.
It is. I agree with you. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I'm cool on the 15, man. 10 years, I didn't play
10's
this.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Also, I had Mitch brought this up with us, but just speaking about the Pistons that we talked about earlier, without them, they wasn't necessarily tanking; they just was bad. But without them being bad all them seasons in a row, to where you got a Cade Cunningham and all these other guys who are in their fourth, fifth seasons, does this new you can't pick more than 2 years in a row in the top 4 of the lottery? That's really gonna hurt teams, dog. Like,
We looking at the start of, like I said last time, MLB lottery. Like the good teams are gonna stay good, and the bad teams, it's gonna be hard to get up from a bad team. Like it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard because there's no. You gotta like really try to be good in order to get some type of anything out of a lottery pick, a draft, anything.
Yeah. Then you gotta make sure you pick the right players too, bro. Like it's been teams that did blew some draft picks.
yes,
So
yes.
like,
Very
dude,
true.
it's been some draft picks. You be like,
What was the last worst one, man?
what was it last year?
Last year was pretty
What's
bad.
my
I
guy
ain't gonna lie.
Ah.
The dude, what was that? Was it Atlanta?
Zachary Risase?
Yeah,
Yes.
Everybody's
Come on,
saying he been a
Yes.
bust. He been a bust.
bro. Come on, man. They said the last 3 draft picks was a Ferrari, a Daewoo, and a Ferrari. It was Wemby
Daewoo.
and Cooper Flag.
Ah.
Daewoo was crazy.
Dang, man. So, my uncle had an interesting take. I'm share for. I want everybody, even the people who watching, to chime in. And I know it's on like a 15-second delay for y'all to chime in. What if the NBA went back to how it used to be, where there was no draft picks? So you just was at the combine, and whoever had money available could sign whoever. They could choose to go play for whoever they wanted to go play for. That's almost baseballish. Do you think that would better fit the league, or will just the major cities always be the good teams?
That's where we headed.
I think that's just gonna be the major cities because who don't want to go play in a big market to expand their brand?
I mean, you are gonna have some of those guys that say, you know what, I want to go make a name. I'm gonna go make a name for myself in this small town. I don't want some guys. The light's gonna be too bright in them big cities. They want to go to some. They want to go to the Charlottes. They want to go so I can go make a name for myself and ain't gotta worry about the pressure of the lights. Somebody always talk. I'm always in the media. Like some kids gonna want that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but everything's so brand driven nowadays. Everybody's a brand. And so if I'm a brand, I want to go to New York, Chicago, LA.
Yeah, touche.
Right. So that's why I think like people be like, man, nah, I'm gonna go play such and such and such. I'm gonna go play. I'm not Charlotte, New York. Nah, I'm going to New York.
I mean, you right, because I mean, even when you think of just players, so I mean, OKC's not necessarily a major market, but if they went into this situation, this combine, for instance, and they went up to Peterson and AJ DeVance and was like, look, we want both of you. This is how much money we got. Y'all teaming up with Shea and everybody else. Now we got a super team.
Yes.
Forever. A forever super team, dog. Like
then the next wave of good players gonna come in. It's gonna be the same thing.
Yep.
Then you're gonna have 12 superstars on one team.
On one team.
No, man, I'm not with that.
Yeah, again, the good teams gonna stay good. Well, big market teams gonna stay good, and the small market teams gonna be ass forever.
Bro, can we go back to the lottery where they actually showed the ping pong balls being picked instead of just the envelopes? Like,
yeah,
that
know what y'all done did in the back room, dog.
No, exactly. Hey, what we doing?
Did y'all have to send the pinball machine back? Y'all had to send the machine back or what? Like,
bro, just popping up with envelopes. Like, nah, I don't know what you did in the back. What kind of
type of wizardry you done?
Yeah, kind of backroom deals y'all done did.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I give you $1 million. You slide me up to that 2 spot.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what be
I
going
mean,
on.
Yep. That could happen.
Yeah. And I think everybody watching like that's old enough to remember when the draft was, you seen the actual ball come through the machine, and then boom, the Wizards get such and such pick. So,
yep, that's exactly what I was saying, Mr. Sanchez. Only the big market teams get big free agents because there's no salary cap.
Especially the Dodgers.
Man, especially the Dodgers.
Yankees.
Bro, the Dodgers signed everybody, bro.
Everybody.
Me being a Cincinnati Reds fan, I only know we got a couple of years left for Ellie De La Cruz because he's either going to go to the Yankees or he's going to go to the Dodgers. One of the two. And it sucks being a fan of a small market team because you know you're going to lose your best player.
Yeah. And that's crazy because how do you build your franchise?
You can't. It's tough.
Can't.
Oh, ain't shit, no building. That's tough, dog.
Ain't no building.
Bro, what's the Yankees fan, bro? Like, I'm about to look that up real quick. I'm not the Dodgers.
This kid's hot. Well, we got about 2 more seasons of.
Yeah.
Let's enjoy while we can. That's crazy.
So the Dodgers payroll is gonna be 413 to 429 million for this year, bro.
That's nuts.
That's a lot of. That's more like. They say that's like 200 million over the luxury tax, and they gonna pay it because they gonna make a bunch of money.
Yeah, because they're gonna make the money off of jersey sales,
Yeah,
We making
hats,
that back. We getting that back.
everything.
It's crazy, bro.
We going to the playoffs, so we wasn't even accounting for those sales of tickets and jerseys and paraphernalia and everything else.
Oh, and don't get me
Dang, we make it to
started
the
on the
World
concession
Series.
stand.
Yeah, we wasn't.
But do y'all see how much they charging for Whataburger burgers at
I
Dyke and
saw
Park?
that, bro. That's crazy. Like,
$20 for a triple meat.
bro, you better eat before you go to the game if you want. If you want Whataburger that bad.
And you know what? People gonna buy it, dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they gonna have, bro. It's like I'm here.
They
I'm
gonna
hungry.
buy
I
it
ain't got
because
no
I'm here.
choice.
Yes.
I said the same thing. I think people go to the game and be like, man, I'm here. I might as well.
Yes.
What
I'm
else?
not.
What else?
That's not me. I'm not that guy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not him. Like if I see a $20 burger, I'll be like, man, I'm gonna go get me a bottle of water and hope this fill me up till after the game. Then I'll be
Hey,
straight.
I'll be hungry for a little bit, but I can wait.
That's crazy.
Yeah. People gonna buy it, man. And then they gonna like this the best. This Whataburger, the best Whataburger in the world, dog. Yeah, because you just spend $20, dog.
Same when you get on West Hammer.
Oh shoot. That's crazy. No. It ain't splurging though. That's splurging a lot of bit.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Facts.
You can't pay for this.
Like Doug said, you can go right around the corner on Westheimer. 5-minute drives. Right after the game. Get you a Whataburger, dog, if that's what you really want.
Bro, at the Texas game, they sell this big thing of popcorn. It's like $10.
Good old El Tiempo.
Like that, the popcorn thing is reason because you can keep going back. So you pay $20 for a Whataburger, I can't go get another one.
Mm-hmm. And that's the crazy part too, Doug. Like even with the refills and the souvenir cups where it's free refills. I'm in section wherever. I'm not getting up to go all the way back, dog.
Especially you sit like way down at the bottom, you gotta walk up.
You gotta make a half-mile trek.
I ain't getting back up to the.
Gotta make
a refill.
That's funny as hell.
Wife was like, "You want a refill?" She's like, "I want a refill." I said, "Me too." She's like, "Who going?" I said, "I don't know, cause I ain't. We just gonna be sitting here both wanting a refill, dog. Like watching this game."
Oh man. And they probably know that too. They like, man, we gonna give them all this. They ain't gonna come back.
Come on, you gotta know that.
What? And then lastly, while we on major sporting events succession, what happened to the people that used to walk up and down with the ice cold beer?
You're right.
Ice cold beer here.
The only thing they
get your hot dog.
They try to they be selling them little tickets to try to win that jackpot. That's the only thing.
I don't want that.
Bro, they used to have cotton candy, popcorn, hot dogs,
everything.
What happened to the walking concession stand people, dog?
Dang, you're right, bro. Them people went out of business. Them people lost their job. They don't even. That's not even a job no more.
Yeah,
we just gonna make them get up.
Ice cold.
You will. Yeah. Yep, that was my favorite thing.
I'll be waiting till that game over so I can stop and get me something on the way home.
For real, man. It don't be no jackpot. People, they just getting extra money. And little split the thing they be doing at the Rockets.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I
don't know how it's not price gouging.
Buy $100 worth of tickets. You don't win nothing. Now you out of $100.
Facts.
I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah.
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Shout out, Coach. Coach Amon and my good people at the Berry Center. in the Cy-Fair football stadium. But I done got a souvenir cup when my daughter was cheerleading. And then when I came back, they said, "Oh, that souvenir cup was only good for last weekend." Hold on, it's the whole this cup ain't gonna change, dog. It's
Oh
gonna be
no,
the
no, no,
same
no, no. We're
cup.
not doing that.
Nah,
I'm
This
getting
cup
this
ain't gonna
refill.
change.
it's gonna be the
I had to
same.
hit up coach. I said, "Hey, dog, I got the souvenir cup because I know I got to come to every home game. I'm not finna keep paying for no refills, dog. I'm not gonna keep paying for a souvenir cup to go get a refill at a high school
Not
football
happening.
game."
That's crazy.
Not happening.
Yeah, they got me, dog. They got me. It was cool because I just started putting the media passes and going upstairs, getting a little food, come back to my seat, dog. But yeah, they did. They definitely got me the first couple times.
Hey, before we move on, y'all got any more games like that in Rock Hill?
Nah, we done.
Oh no, no, we done. Season over, man.
Oh, okay.
Season over. We went 2-1.
Caught a little bit of the game today till I dozed off. My meds started kicking in.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. The first game we played against Oak Hill, we lost by 2,
In
Yeah,
and then they
overtime.
end up in overtime, and they end up winning the championship, and they blew
yeah.
everybody out. And that's crazy. The championship game was the first round game, dog. That's
Ain't
nuts.
that crazy, bro? Don't that hurt your soul, bro? Like,
Bro.
like I already know, fam. That's crazy. I
Yeah,
know
we
that.
was in the platinum bracket. Shout out to Legacy. They were in the slam bracket. They took second place. They lost to Winston Salem Christian. That school's really good, dog. Um, I don't know who them kids is on the team, but they D1 for sure. I know
For
that.
that. For sure, for
I
sure,
know
for sure.
D1 player when I see it. Them kids do D1, dog. Really good school. Shout out Eric Gordon, EG3 Prep. They played in the post grad and they won. They won the post
I
grad.
saw that on
Um,
Instagram.
yeah, Jameer Major had the tournament high. He hit 41 points in the game. So
Hey
shout
man,
out
look,
him.
everybody that played in the Ducks Doesn't Fall shootout is having a really good postseason.
Man, look at you, pump. Say it with your
Yeah.
chest, dog.
Talk to him.
I'm
Talk to
just
him, dog.
saying, bro. I'm just saying, dog.
Say it
That
with your chest, man.
EG3, EOP, like, bro, like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Texas out here putting on. For
Yeah,
sure.
man, that's
We
what's up.
got a special guest, man, coming to the stage, man. He really doesn't need no introduction to the city, but to the people who are watching who aren't from the city, um, this man is a watcher of people. I will definitely say that. He is you got to show me, you got to prove to me that you're worthy, and then I'll vouch for you. It ain't no just off of what you say or what somebody else done told me. I want to see it for myself. I want to see how you work. I want to see how you move. Um, Gave me opportunity to grow my brand within the city and also nationally. So very thankful for that, man. Um, but he sits on many national boards, Nike Top 100 Camp. He used to be on the NBPA Top 100 Camp. He does the junior EYBL Top 100 Camp that they have going on now. He has his hands in a lot of things. He is a problem solver, is what he says. And he does. He has solved problems. He's the only person that I know of who has beat the UIL at their own game. So, with no further ado, man, we got Mr. Hicks, man. What's going on, man? How you doing, son?
Well, look at the introduction, man. Introduction.
Oh
Hey,
yeah. Gotta give you flowers, man.
yeah, I'm looking the boys. Okay, what's going on, fellas? What's the word? What's the word?
What's
Oh
What's
up,
man,
going
nothing
on,
man?
much.
man?
We just
Welcome,
we was
welcome,
talking about
welcome,
these
man.
crazy concession stand prices at the games and stuff like that. That's what we was talking about. How they get you to buy the souvenir cups when you go to the Astros game, but you're not going to get all the way back up to go get a refill. Just stuff like that.
Yeah, what else y'all talking about?
We talked a little bit about college basketball, how there is no favorite per se. I don't feel for like Big 12 tournament. I feel it's up in the open. Like ACC, I would love to see Duke versus Miami in the championship game. Big 10 up in the open. SEC, I feel is up in the open. Anybody
I'm gonna ask Hicks the same thing I asked y'all. You think it's gonna be tougher to win the Big 12 tournament than the NCAA tournament?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yep.
About right.
I mean, well, we look at it's tougher to win a national championship.
Yeah.
Win a national championship because you know where the Big 12 tournament is going to be held. You know where the Final Four is going to be held. But at the same time, you know certain teams that's closer in that region and that geographically they will have an advantage. You know what you're expecting. And it's so much more parity and there's a lot more hatred. You're going against guys on your block. That's a different type of problem than when you're going to take neighborhood versus neighborhood. It's a different type, especially when certain networks have been advertising and have been promoting the narrative, just equalizing the Big 12 basketball to the SEC in football. That's for that type of age. Remember, the Big 10 has some stuff to say about that in recent years, you know? And so that's for that reason right there alone, yeah. Thanks.
So I got a problem with I got a problem with U of H being a 2-time Big 12 champions and not having a home Big Monday game. Like, I think that's either a slap in the face from ESPN or the Big 12.
They could easily move a game times-wise, but then when some days get locked in the mainstream media, for colleges, they're in between stuff, and when that came out, the SID and the athletic department from University of Houston could have easily, because the schedule comes out before the schedule comes out.
Yeah.
When the general public gets the schedules for these conferences, it has been reviewed, previewed, make sure something ain't overlapping from boys, girls, women to men, making sure that all of those facilities everything's intact. So I think that it's much easier to win the Big 12 and to win the national championship.
Yeah, I mean, I of course, but like this year, it's gonna be nuts in the Big 12 tournament.
Yeah, but do they? How many of those schools really hate each other? Like it's going to be when it's Big 12 versus everybody. Like now, I have to pull out the Memorial versus everybody shirts. Couple years with the state.
Yeah,
it's Big 12 versus everybody, and everybody that hates the Big 12 or is sick of the narrative of the Big 12. Remember now, some of this stuff is collateral damage because people that didn't really care start to care, and it trickled over from the football season from 3 years ago with Deion Sanders in Colorado. And when they came into the Big 12, guess what? It's collateral damage. People can't stand you. They want us to lose. Yes, they love the story and Kevin and Kellen Sampson. That's great, but at the same time, think about it. There's a difference between a puppy and a dog. They treated the University of Houston like a little puppy. All puppies are cute. You want to coochie coo them, rub them up under the chin. But guess what? When they start winning, they get growing. When they start growing, and when they start biting, you get to the Final Fours in succession. You get to the Elite Eights. And then guess what? Now, nobody wants a dog in their yard.
Yeah, right.
Oh, no, that's true.
Very true.
That's true.
Y'all talking high school playoffs?
Not yet. No, we're about to start. We're just about to start, man. We kind of got off on a tangent on the session stand, man.
But one thing before we got to talk high school playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
We're waiting on you.
The biggest upset so far?
The biggest upset so far?
The biggest two.
Dark Clement.
Yeah, that was gonna be mine. Dawson and
Yeah,
Clemens.
Clements. Yeah.
Yeah, just based off how young Dawson is.
Next one. I said, give me two. Give me two.
And the other one, it wasn't Bridge City beat Booker T. Washington because I saw Bridge City play, and they can make a run.
I had another one.
They can make it to San Antonio. The second one, maybe Dawson beat Noble.
Whoa. Oh,
Like,
a fourth place team beating a third place team in another district ain't
no, Dawson came in third, huh?
a third.
Yeah. Dawson and Humble both in third place.
But I'm just like
District.
my reasoning is how young they are. Is how young Dawson is. Like their leading scorer is a freshman, I think. The second lead scorer maybe a sophomore. So that's my reasoning. That's the only two I could think of right now.
Yeah.
Who you saying?
For me, it was the
You say what?
I'm waiting on Jeffrey Day thought.
Oh,
no. For me, it was the Dawson. And Clemens was number one for sure. And then
Okay.
secondly, the run, and this is 3A basketball. New Waverly barely scratched the playoffs. And then they turn around, they beat Brazos, who tied for first place in their district. Then they just beat Buna, and now they find themselves in the regional semifinals. And I definitely didn't have them going that far.
New Waverly
I know
got
that.
the playoffs on the last day of the season, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had to play in to get into the playoffs.
That's pretty much the one I got. Is the Dawson? Is the Dawson?
I think
that's
that's
really the only upset I really had.
Who you got hit?
I think I really believe that probably the biggest upset right now to me would be that Booker T. Washington losing to Bridge City, because as good as Bridge City is, they ain't lost but 2 or 3 games all season. And guess what, Doug? I love the fact that you gave them some flowers. You should be able to go 85 miles an hour in a 35, not get anytime I get that. But I think that Booker T. Washington had recently been to the state tournament. And it looked like it's like you catch a punt and you see the seam is there. It looked on paper that Booker T. Washington would step all the way, maybe get tested, and then throw it on the table with Crawford and at least make it one step or to the state tournament. Jermaine Bird, first year coach, get up in there and he has something to work with. That's becoming a good trend amongst the upper tier schools in HISD. Is that new coaches ever since, remember, started when back in 2004 with Milby High School. And remember, new coach coming in, go 40-0, win the state tournament. It's a few new coaches about the top tier schools, not all 20, 21 schools in HISD for us basketball. But that's the thing. I'm going to go somewhere else with the topic, but let's get back on.
That's I can see why. Me watching Booker T a few times this year and watching Bridge City, I just felt Bridge City was the better team. I even told G-Day and them that. I was like, I think Bridge, because they got a player, like they got a college player on their team, Aiden Bush. Like he's gonna play somewhere at the next level. And they play the right way. They're well coached. So
how you doing that game?
I think he finished with 14. They had like 5 dudes in double figures.
I just think that Booker T's best punch is better than Bridge City's best punch.
I can see that.
And in the playoffs and in the postseason, you want teams to be able to. It's like if you're watching, like say for example, in this conversation about throwing the best punch. As you guys out there and you're evaluating players, you're evaluating games, you try to go and get a range of what the team is capable of doing. and you measure it not against the team that ain't won a game, not against the last place team. You want to get a measurement against a team that has some type of substance in regard to their resume. 7 Lakes in the first quarter against Cypress Creek the other night was about as good as it gets in public school, high school basketball in the state of Texas. If 7 Lakes could throw that punch, that's what they're capable of doing. They scored 30. I understand it's 7 Lakes, Cypress Creek, who doesn't have a player with Division I offers on the roster right now, and they can commit to. They did what they're supposed to do to them. But the way I was at that game in 7 Lakes, the way that they were passing that ball, they were purposely making the extra pass. Multiple guys were knocking down the open shots. The bench was engaged. They were high-fiving each other, and you rarely see high school players today in this society. They're openly, genuinely rooting for each other to make plays. That was what I saw with 7 Lakes. And that punch there could knock out anybody or any given quarter. So I saw with Booker T. Washington, if Larry Butler is on key, if Brandon Pete is on key, and other cat, what's my athletic kid name? Doug and GJ?
Caden Barnes.
Caden Barnes. If he's on key, then yes, it was Bridge. Bridge City would have got blown out. But guess what? Ain't no such thing as a bad game in the big game, and that's when I get that feeling.
It looked like once Booker T stopped, they wasn't hitting shots. Their confidence went down, and then after that, it was a basketball game, and it was crazy. But but you're right about 7 Lakes though. 7 Lakes definitely threw a punch that can knock out any team in the state right now. So going into the game Tuesday, what you got? What you got? This the matchup everybody been waiting for.
Remember, understand something, Doug. I think I put it out there the other day on rcsports.com when 7 Lakes played Atascocita. Got it right here on my desk. Here's a score sheet. Here's a score sheet. These are receipts. 7 Lakes won that first game to 58. And Nas Price came out cooking in that first half. I mean, he finished with 25, but it felt like he scored in the first half. And I've noticed that about Nas Price. He signed with UTSA guys. He's about 6'3", 6'4" guard that has the best high school player that I can compare him to right now would be a lighter version of De'Aaron Fox in high school with less miles on the tires.
I knew you was about to say that.
Hey, y'all shook your head on that. I can't hear you.
Say something else. Nah, I can't hear. We can't hear you. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so that I mean, understand something. When I try to compare players against high school versions of players that they might know as a common denominator. So when I say I'm comparing Nas Price, I say to a smaller high school version of a De'Aaron Fox. That's not comparing him to De'Aaron Fox in regard to the whole body of work of a De'Aaron Fox. Hell, De'Aaron Fox scored 52 points in the 9th grade and double overtime win over Nimitz High School. He was at St. Lakes. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a smaller version, meaning that, of course, he isn't tall. He has less miles on his tires, but he has the capability and the way his body frame is. And I guess both of them are kind of slender build. So I mean that's what I meant by that.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think the key to 7 Lakes, of course, is they love playing with each other. They don't mind who get the points. But Jose Martinez is like the key to the whole engine, in my opinion. Because when he's good, they not gonna lose. Him and Santos. So I'm back outside, man. I can't wait till Tuesday. G-Day, what you got?
I think it's gonna be a close game, man. But I got seven Lakes by 3 over Tuscaloosa. And I know I got the wrong date on the straight judge with the North Shore game. That's on March the 3rd. It says for the 5th. That's my mistake. It's March 3rd. That's a part of a doubleheader, also at Wheeler. I think that's gonna be a really good game too. But I got North Shore by 9 in that game over straight judge.
I'm not picking the Tuscaloosa 7 Lakes game because I don't know who to pick. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it's tough to beat a good team 2 times in a year. Like last year, they split. No, last year they split. Man, if a Tuscaloosa has
Sanchez said he got a Tuscaloosa by 4.
If a Tuscaloosa has an answer for Santos, then I like them. If not, can't do it. So we'll see though. I'm not picking. So
You said you're not picking?
Nah, I'm not picking.
Oh dang. Dang, that's tough, man.
Nah, I'm gonna pick a Tuscaloosa by 2. I'm gonna pick a Tuscaloosa by 2.
Okay. Man, we good people with both coaches, man. Martinez, Heston.
I know Coach Heston gonna clip this up and show his team.
Oh yeah.
Straight judgment in North Shore
did last year.
Yeah, he did it earlier this year. They playing at Phillips.
Yeah, Phillips Fieldhouse. That's my. I was trying to rush.
Hey, it's all good, bro.
I'm out here in Rock Hill. I was trying to work fast, man.
Hey, that's all. It's all good, brother. But in that game, I got North Shore by 10.
Yeah. That game's at Phillips Fieldhouse, not Wheeler. And it's on March the 3rd. But it's the time's right though, 7:30.
It's 7:30. Higgs, who you got in North Shore straight judgment, man? You muted.
Oh, we can't hear you.
There we go. Sorry about that, fellas.
There you go.
North Shore should win that game. They definitely are expecting Christian Gibson. He has got the monkey off his back in regard to the questions about him in the postseason and his ability to perform. He's averaging about 25 points a game, and he's came back from Tennessee Collegiate Prep and proven. He's proven right now that even what he didn't do a national scale of things, he's definitely a red ant in the ant bed down in H-Town. And this North Shore team, as I said a while ago, I was muted. Straight Jesuit benefited from back-to-back coin flip wins, and they played home. They won the coin flip 2 rounds in a row. And guess what? Dominique Amoroso, the head coach, guess what? Hey, props for having the gall to flip a coin home and home. And that home crowd at Straight Jesuit, those little fellas, when they get together and they get to rooting and tooting in those stands, it can serve as a 6-man to some sense. And I can't remember, if any of you guys been in the Straight Jesuits gym in the past year, they have a slogan that they put on their scoreboard. And I can't remember what it says, but it is very much an undercurrent in comparison to the swag that they have at home. I'm still taking off.
You told us in the group chat one day what it said. I just forgot. the slogan.
Yeah. I mean, dude, remember Dominic Amoroso was at Kingwood Park. They nearly upset Yates in that magical run in 2009, 2010. Yates won the game. Amoroso put some on their mind at the Mural Center with his
I remember
defense.
that.
He's very smart. Plus, that was then. He wasn't even with USA Basketball. He's a prominent fixture with USA Basketball right now. And this Straight Jesuit team that you see right now in the third round, they have a sophomore at that school that's 6'9", scraping at 6'10" in the 10th grade, and he's been to USA Basketball trials and getting that type of psychological seed cannon in his mind. He'll be back at USA Basketball trials during the Final Four this year. This big fella is only relegated to junior varsity this season. They're missing him.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in the third round right now.
They're gonna be dangerous when the Mayo is able to play next year.
So we saw a little bit of it when he played with them in fall ball. They was looking really good.
Yeah. Fall ball, they look tough.
They're looking very good.
Who's your? Of course, your. There's a couple of matchups. First of all, you mentioned about the Second Lakes game a while ago, and y'all got an elephant in the room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, none of you addressed it. I'm holding all three of y'all accountable for not addressing the elephant in the room, or at least I didn't hear you address the elephant in the room. Is Nas Price going to play on Tuesday night, 6 p.m. at Dell Atascocita? Nas Price injured. He suffered a shoulder arm injury in the second quarter. Is Seven Lakes 156 win over Sock. I think that was the final score on the other night. Nas Price went in the locker room, did not return with the team. He came out eventually in that second half in the street clothes with his arm in a sling. Arm in a sling. Does he play Tuesday night against Atascocita?
Word is he playing?
Yeah, the word I got is that he's playing.
Word is he's playing.
Okay, so now we know he's not 100%, but at the same time, these are moments where a young fella like a Nas Price, who basically is getting it out of the mud right now. You know, a kid that has tribulations in his high school career and probably wish there was a way to red shirt in high school. He probably have another year to play if that was the case, like he do in college. But this situation for Nas, you're getting to play against a team again that has 3 Division I signees on that court. You fared well in that first half, but if Atascocita comes and has a success against Nas Price in the second half of that game, I mean, like they did in the second half of that first game, and apply it and take it over to that first half, then it's gonna be a long day for Seven Lakes. Long day.
I can see that. I still think Seven Lakes has enough to compete, even with Nas at being not 100%, but they definitely need him to make an impact to win the game. For sure.
Well, Jose Martins is a Division I prospect, but at the same time in life, you're only as good as your options. So right now, this is a good piece of film, if nothing else. Once again, when you're playing against Atascocita, we're not counting the underclassmen like the lone sophomore, and Roy Sheldon, the junior, the most talented junior coming back next year. We're talking about those 3 signed Division I players at Atascocita, Adam Boyd, and what's the other 2 guys over there at Atascocita?
Jason Salanoa and Jakai Katave.
And then you have Carson Countryman, who could be an impact player on most high school varsity teams, public schools in Greater Houston. This dude has gotten so much better.
Yeah, he got to be one of the most improved players in the city for sure. I agree.
It's like he's not running in cement anymore. That's how it was a year ago. So the thing is, Atascocita, like I said, it's going to tell a lot. But I think that if Seven Lakes wins this game, that means not more rest for Nas Price. That meant that either Jose Martinez would have to have performed at a career level of his high school career. Isaiah Santos, he's a free space in bingo. There ain't nothing Atascocita can do to keep him off the rim. Nothing. You see what I'm saying? So Isaiah Santos simply got to bring, of course, you got to go and bring what you average and then add another +4 to that. That means that's 1 extra point per quarter for Isaiah Santos. You have to play like you played for Brazil in FIBA basketball on international play this past summer. It's not going to be easy because these guys, these two coaches, these are superb top shelf coaches right in the area. As far as they want each other. They played in my event, the season opener, November the 15th of 2025 at the Campbell Center. As I mentioned earlier, 58-57 was the final score. Nas Price had 25 in the win. But I'm going to tell you, this team, Atascocita again, I mentioned Isaiah Santos. I mentioned Nas. I mentioned Jose Martinez. And what's my young fellow, the 11th grader, the 12th grader, my sharpshooter who's finds himself out, Sean. What's Sean? Sean has been personifying his role with this team. I haven't seen a player in this city that have personified their role as good as he does. He had to take a little dip, he plays internationally, he represents, and he plays international basketball.
Yeah, for a while.
Experience that these guys, young men, they went different ways with their different bands, and they all come back together and make some hell of a music together.
Mm-hmm.
I like Seven Lakes, and this is one of the things, but I don't like them against Atascocita, especially with an injured or an impaired physically Nas Price.
Yeah. Him not being 100% sucks because you want both teams coming in at 100%. So.
I think I know Wheatley plays Stafford at Texas Southern University. And that's something I want to get your thoughts on. I want to share with you guys. Let me tell you, a lot of you college coaches high school coaches that are watching. I get it. When you're negotiating these games, a lot of athletic directors are on the first line of certain school districts or schools, encouraging or influencing them of their options to play. High school coaches know the rule. The rule is simple. If a high school coach wants to play somewhere, he can nominate, he requested with his athletic director. Athletic director can recommend that you play somewhere. And if you're one of those coaches that just happen to have the job, then guess what? You just go along with it. I applaud Wheatley for putting up Texas Southern University to let their young men play on the college campus. Because do you guys understand what happened the last time that Wheatley High School played on a college campus? It was
They went to state. They beat Lamar last year in the state semifinals.
Where was it?
At Lamar University.
They played in the regional final. Wheatley beat Lamar in Beaumont on a college campus. You know what happened after that game, Mr. Oz? Wheatley's star player got a Division I scholarship offer based on his performance that solidified it on the campus of Lamar University in Beaumont. The young fella's there. He's going to be a redshirt freshman this year, but he still get to go to get the Division I experience for free. So we just coach David Braille. I applaud this young fella. He made an error early in the season when they had to forfeit almost a half dozen games, district games. This team bounced back. He gets them. They run the table after losing to Booker T. Washington in district play and gets all the way, and they find themselves in the third round, one game away from a rematch with a tree match with Jack Yates High School. Now, playing on the college campus. This is what it means. I just explained to you that the last time we played on one, that young fella, that leading scorer, got a Division I offer. So why would you not want to put your 12th graders? You never know what could happen.
Some free exposure. Sound like free exposure to me.
Same thing happened to Belair and Anthony Andrews. He played against Brendan at TSU.
You sure right.
And got an offer from TSU, and he in the rotation. So
he started at the end of the season.
Yeah, he a fixture in the rotation.
Yeah.
So here's my plea. I had a few schools that call me, a lot of high school coaches throughout the years. They've grown to get pick my brain on different options for a neutral site in the postseason. And there was a couple of times that with Lee College, because they have opened their doors and played and hosted some playoff games. University of St. Thomas, which is ranked in the top 5 in the country nationally, Division III basketball, they have hosted a couple of high school postseason games this season. Just had one last week. When you give your kids an opportunity to play on the college campus, it's free recruiting. It's a paid for unofficial visit. Those parents get to see the facility, and if that staff really likes you, I promise you, the mama and or the daddy won't be able to get in their car before somebody from that school is gonna get a bump with them and let them know it. That's the good thing about it. Mm-hmm. And I don't understand why more games ain't on college campus. We have HCU. Well, HBU now.
HCU.
No, but they jump worse than.
I know, but some schools they don't draw like that in the first round. Why not reach out to the staff and say, hey, we want this game here. I think it's time now. University of Houston, back when I was in high school, that was what finals was there. I get it. There was no campus center. There was no Berry Center. There was a Delmar, but it was a fragment of what you see when you go in the Delmar Fieldhouse now. Don't y'all think that thing don't even do it. But University of Houston, they should find a way to make a regional based on how it is now. And let one of those and rotate it for regions. I mean, not regions, for classification. That means you'll do the 4A 1 year, you'll do the 5A 1 year, you'll do the 6A 1 year. Then you got all these damn brackets. You can easily put your thumb in the water hose and just spray it around and keep it 5A, 6A, and guess what you want. But this is somehow in Houston, we don't have those type of things to just lay your hat on. That was a mainstay. We don't even know where regional is going to be at. These teams are in the state semifinals coming up. Where the girls are now, but the boys coming up at the end of this week, and they don't even know where they're going to play that game
at all.
That's very true.
So
I know when I was coming
Coach
up,
Olivier just said this is the reason why they played their first round game at Lee College. For that very same reason you just spoke of.
I know when I was coming up high school, like people look forward to playing at Hofheinz in the playoffs. Like there was Hofheinz, and that's when the TSU had just opened up. So back then,
I applaud TSU. I mean, they've hosted a game last year. You mentioned the Bel Air playing against Kingston Fleming and San Antonio. That was awesome. That was an experience. That was a moment. There are people that's going to talk about that game for the next 30 years. And that's so. Like I said, I just wish more teams. We got more schools would do so in this area of college. I think Prairie View could do a little better. I mean, you got to invite them and let them know the dates are available. That's what I would do. If you affiliate with one of those schools and one of those colleges, I understand it's conference play. They're not really looking down. That's why I put it on the shoulders of the high school coaches first, because you can let guys know, hey man, if we get to the playoffs, it starts in 2 weeks. Is your facility open on this date, or this date, this date? And they're gonna tell you, they got 5 days to even figure it out. That's what I would do. But you guys, if you can't expect for their output to be greater than your input as high school coaches. Some of you guys have 3, 4, 5, 6 guys on the bench sitting on the side of you. And this is part of waxing on and waxing off if you want a black belt in this, so to speak, in this business. But we should have multiple games on college campuses. All it can do is help some kid that can go and have a career night and change his life. And we're not doing so. We get some game in the woods somewhere. And do you think a college coach is gonna come just fly and land on one of the airports and you get a rental car and come in there and catch your 7 o'clock game in at Circle K High School? No, that ain't
Circle K High School. Oh my God.
I mean, so
in G-Day.
Coach Bondage at Lee College, you said they conference play Wednesday and Saturday. They open Tuesday and Friday.
Yeah, I mean, and I applaud them because here's what happens. If a junior college coach has that type of mentality, as over at Nick Wade, over at Lee College, and his staff, Coach Russell and the rest of the guys, and if Coach Medina and his staff over at University of St. Thomas is consistently engaged in that ideology, which is we want these high school teams to be able to play on our campus, then that ideology don't change if that coach get a Division I job. It ain't gonna change. Understand what I'm saying? Look. If you like big boned women and you become a multi-millionaire tomorrow, you still gonna like big boned women. They gonna look a little different. They just might wear some different makeup. They might wear different perfume, but you gonna still like them.
Oh my God, why that makes so much sense, bro? Hey man, he's spitting facts though.
He is, bro. He's crazy, bro.
So understand, I'm like, if those guys' name come across my tail, I'm at the Final Four, and college coaches are asking me, "What you think about who's a guy?" Or ADs are asking me. Of course, I'm gonna ask Medina, you ready to move around? And if he says, yeah, he getting ready to get married again, so he might want to sit down. He might be like, "Oh, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. New family." If Nick Wade ready to move around, then I go and I'm telling you, that's what it would take. Somebody that understands the fabric. Texas Southern University, they're doing it. Remember, they did it with Kevin Granger was there. They're doing it with the new AD that's there, interim that's in. So that means they know, and the doors are open. Rice, I understand. I don't know, but it used to be a game at Rice every doggone year. Rosenberg, Terry, and Dexter Pippen, like they might have played there 2-3 years out of the 4 years there back in the day. If they can play there then, why would they not want to play them now?
Very true.
Facts.
Some of those teams, I just, like I said, somehow somebody in the administration, in the scholastic side of things, need to go. The Houston Area Basketball Coaches Association. If you remember them and you're watching, then guess what? Get the ball rolling and have a meeting with those colleges, coaches. First of all, y'all are the first line of defense of their communication in this area. Not the grassroots. Y'all are the first line of defense on the academic side or the high school coaches, because they can't afford not to respect you. They gotta respect you. If you're a college in this city, you ain't respected. You don't respect one coach. That's a fraternity. That means you're messing over one. The other one's gonna turn. They're gonna not let you in the room. Facts. And you can't afford to be a coach and do that in this city. So you got to play the politics of the game. This should be the last year that we have one, maybe 2 games of high school that on a college campus. And it helps those colleges, those coaches, and all those coaches we know, they're entwined. Each one of them schools we name. You don't see Johnny Jones that much. He's a little bit older than the rest of those guys, of course. But those guys are in the inner fabric of the basketball community. They all got good street cred. Every coach don't have good street cred, and they can damn sure use some in a city like this. Then they get mad. They say, "Man, Houston is different." Yeah, it's different. So that's the thing I want to chime on that.
Hold on, Hicks, before you go there. We got Paul Miranda on the show. Paul, you ready for these matchups, Paul? You ready for them?
Uh-oh.
Don't overlook Klein Oak, Paul. I'm telling you right now, Paul.
Guys.
What you said? I'm my bad. I was talking.
Klein Oak beat Duncanville.
Yes.
Absolutely, they can.
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all know Coach watching this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they got a nice 25,000 weight room for basketball on at Duncanville. Got 7 courts at the school. They don't, the coach sampled a long time legendary living legend football. He just announced he's coming back for another year. He's not going to retire. They got a couple of quarterbacks that transferred into the school in the last couple of years. That's all-star caliber. But guess what? They have a big old TV screen that the basketball team look at Duncanville High School, and they're gonna be showing.
Oh yeah, Coach Ford got this on the big screen, dog.
The shot clock gonna be on the big screen. And Coach Ford gonna get somebody to tag you. He gonna tag you.
He gonna fix me.
He gonna call me.
He gonna call me.
Y'all can get a text. You don't know what the number is. He might not talk me off. He's gonna find the number. He's gonna send it to you and say, "This is my team. Look at it." Don't poke the bear. In the words of T.I.
I'm poking the bear, man.
Okay.
Hey, man.
I'm poking the bear, man. I'm rolling with Coach Irvin Klein Oak, man.
I'm riding with him as well. But I think that Klein Oak has been at this round before in recent 2022. But these kids hadn't been in this round before.
They haven't. This is new for them.
Duncanville is expected to be in the 3rd round when they first put their jerseys on back in November. Expected to be in the 3rd round in basketball, boys and girls basketball. Klein Oak has one guy that has to have a great game to beat Duncanville. And that's Royce Kelly, who signed with Sam University. He has to have a great game. Not Tyler Wooten, not my other sophomore with the good frame. What's his name?
Marcus Epps.
Marcus Epps. You can't put that on them. They're in the 10th grade. Right? They would have made the playoffs without Royce Kelly. But Royce Kelly made Klein Oak into a whole different team. Expectations are different. You are one of only 8 Division I signees from all of Greater Houston for the class of 2026. And yes, you are a legitimate Division I prospect. You are good. But you have a chance to carve your name in the Klein Oak all-time history. You have a chance to become a guy that can go when you leave school, young fella. You can go and probably go to all the little candy shops and get whatever them young kids eat nowadays. But my point is, you have a chance to go and become legendary, become a myth. a living myth, a living legend with his performance against Dunkerville. You can slay that dragon. We know what Josh Irvin capable of doing. He's been doing it. And this team with no. It's sometimes you guys ought to feel good, G-Day, Doug Jones, when you're watching teams like Kleino back in October in the Super 16. That's a non-scholastic event is held the first week in October. You watching these guys and you seeing Kleino gonna be all right. This year and next year. But then they get a joke of Ross Kelly. They could be great, which they've achieved that. Went undefeated in district. They ain't lost a game since when? Since December?
Yep.
So you're playing with house money. Win this game right here. And you very well can have an all Greater Houston Region 2, Division 1 showdown. First time in a mighty long time. That's what's at stake. And nobody would ever forget that. Klein Oak, Cy Ranch, where would they play that game at? Come on, you got to play that at the Campbell Center. You got to play
They'll
that.
probably play somewhere at the Merrill Center, something crazy like that.
If you go to the Merrill Center, that means Klein would have to go over Cypress. You don't normally want to pick a location, but I got to go through your location to get to that location. That's why I said Delmar maybe. Delmar or Campbell would be the most. But if I'm still shoot out there, we know Cy Ranch, Klein Oak might want to come to Third Ward. They'll go to U of H, which is right across the street. But some people just might not want to do that. It ain't no problem. If that's what you don't want to do. But you still, the TSU student to reach out and let them know it's there. Prairie. Prairie View. But it's too close to Cy Ranch. And ain't no way Klein Oak would do it. Now, if Ross Kelly was unsigned, yeah. Hell, why don't Sam Houston State open their doors? He signed with them.
That's going way out the way.
Not a bad idea.
What's wrong with that?
It's going way out the way.
Bad idea.
What you mean go way out there? Understand. That don't mean they're going to do it. You still
want you just saying just throwing out the idea. Right.
Opportunity. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I get it. If you Cy Ranch, you got to help there and let those alumni that live in Huntsville get a chance to get a preview of a potential future star. That means they got a built-in home court advantage. Yeah, I get that. But Sam Houston State, it don't stop them from offering an opportunity. Let them know hey man, Jim available in this league.
I see what you're saying. I definitely get that.
I think it's more likely to be at the Campbell Center though. That makes them more.
Delmar.
Yeah, they are Delmar, yeah.
Well, with North Shore,
man, PV is not showing up, Paul Miranda.
Paul Miranda, like.
So I'm glad I got Paul. You got Paul Miranda on to say, right? How about this? Spring Icebreaker is coming up, guys.
Tell them what year it is, Hicks.
25th year because COVID, we didn't do one in 2000. So it's the 25th year of the Spring Icebreaker. This that event back in those days in 2001, the first Spring Icebreaker, this was the weekend that was tapped. There was no events ever on this weekend as far as grassroots basketball in the area. Most teams practice on this weekend. So by popular demand, because a lot of teams want to scrimmage, the Spring Icebreaker wasn't established for grassroots basketball. The very first Spring Icebreaker was for high school teams to get a look at their players for next year and unsigned seniors. That's the very first year of the Spring Icebreaker had zero grassroots. It was like we do fall ball. There was no such thing as spring ball back then. So I had the concept and I planted to see coaches move up your JV guys, let them play together with your big sponsor guys, and this will be the first time to see that. And we did it, and we grew it from the end. Next thing you know, grassroots teams say, man, we want to scrimmage against this team. We ain't got no real estate. We just come over there at your event and do it over there. Sure you can. Now monkey see, monkey do. Next thing you know, Spring Icebreakers turned into a tournament. And throughout the years, man, that was the place that people wanted to go. And it is a very well-ran event. When teams say they want another team, I think I've done a pretty good job, me and my people, at trying to make it happen. If you wanted somebody, let me know. There are some teams, they don't want to play you, I can't make them play. But I gave the community what they wanted to see and help people. You gotta realize back in those days, it wasn't social media like it is now. So you didn't get to see these guys in advance. You didn't get to see, there's so many guys that played through the Spring Icebreaker that went on to play in NBA, and went on to become college stars. And that's the thing that as I go through, some great moments. We went tons of facilities. And we're back on March the 20th through the 22nd, 25th Spring Icebreaker. I think that a lot of people, I know Marcus Sloan went and established that he's not competing with this event. And a lot of people, so that means you get moved out the way, not competing with the Spring Icebreaker. Those teams that play the event, and the question is, do you really, or put it like this, did I really do something that bad to you to where you would deprive your kids an opportunity to play in the most competitive tournament in this whole area on that weekend? So what you doing wasting your time in the gym if you gonna come in there and get something that's gonna sharpen? Otherwise, just go on and just practice. But then if you chose to practice, and what was you doing in years past? Don't come in, last year, was you practicing last year? You played and you made it. This thing had value where people feel they must play. And I get it. Everybody ain't gonna make it to the state tournament. I get it. Some players that make it, they're gonna be tired. That's just been systematically the thing. If you made it to the state tournament, you almost earned the right. You know what? You ain't nobody mad if you don't play an icebreaker. But then there are some people that go to the state tournament, dude. You remember, they were still suited up in the icebreaker 5 days later.
This last year, the kid from Kennedale played in it.
Sure did. With the team Dallas.
Yeah, they won state in late weekend. He played.
Him and his buddy.
Yeah.
And he's going to be playing back again. He's an unsigned senior.
Yeah.
And the coach called from the Dallas team. So I'm thinking, guys, if you got time, you go and go to rcsports.com, list your team for the Spring Icebreaker, and let's keep the tradition going for you having a great event.
Man, one more thing about the Spring Icebreaker. Let me tell y'all what this dude posed on me today, Oz. This dude asked me to list my top 5 Spring Icebreaker teams of all time.
What?
Bro.
Yeah, your homework assignment.
Bro, that's a lot of homework.
Bro, I was like, I said, give me the afternoon. I'm gonna need a couple of days for that, bro.
Man, what? That's 25 years worth, bro.
That's tough. That's tough. I know one team for sure I'm gonna put in there, but I'm not gonna say it yet. But I got one team for sure. But yeah, that was
you said yeah.
Nah, man, Icebreaker is unlike no other event, man. Ain't no other event to kick off the grassroots season like the
None. I probably played in the Icebreaker every year as an athlete, as a student athlete. I probably played in the Spring Icebreaker every year.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We just hope everybody can turn on that, man. Let's make it understand. for years, man, Spring Icebreaker, I brought the executives down from Under Armour, Nike, Adidas, at different intervals. And whenever you can play and you know those type of people are coming down and you get the chance to audition your talents in front of you, potentially you want to seize that. And that's one of the things, because they're not going to come and see you. It ain't guaranteed. Not when you want them to.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to come whenever it's convenient. And they come in to see games, multiple people.
Yep.
And you know, all I can say is, man, if I'm on like Straight Jesuit coach, we talked about him earlier, and he has a Joe Little Athletics is affiliated with the Straight Jesuit thing. But hell, if I got an 11th grader or a 10th grader or even a 9th grader that's above average, I want to try to schedule to play against Joe Little Athletics because Dominique Amoroso is on the committee. I mean, he's on the staff for the NBA basketball, USA basketball. He's on the staff.
And not only that, Jimmy, like it coincides with the unsigned senior thing, so it's gonna be non-Division I coaches in the building the whole weekend. So it's like a free live period to start the summer off.
No, yeah, an unsigned senior showcase. Sending emails if you're a 12th grader. If you started on your varsity, March the 20th, unsigned senior showcase. The emails that went out to most high school coaches, head coaches, last week. The emails for the nominated players. This thing is no joke. We get the college coaches to come in. We get 2 coaches, put them on each bench. Home, 2 of them, visitor, 2 of them. The 2 games are going at the same time. So there's 8 college coaches on those 8 benches. I mean, on those 4 benches. And guess what? That means a team may be home on court 1, might be visitor on court 2. That means 2 coaches are directly evaluating. The other 2 you're playing against are indirectly evaluating against your son in every game. We offer a free complimentary hotel room for the college coaches that need one to come down and be a part. They want to be on the staff. And that's the type of thing that we do with this. But we got to have the best talent that we can find in the area. Because
and it should be a bunch of unsigned seniors signing up because there's a bunch of good ones out there.
A bunch of good unsigned seniors out here.
And that's the problem.
Thanks.
You know, so that's pretty much it, guys. You're all up at the clock, and we get overtime. What you got, G-Day?
Oh man, just a couple of games real quick before we let you go. Lancaster Grand Oaks. Who you got?
That's similar to the game we talked about a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
With Cy Ranch and Duncanville
and Klein Oak.
Same type of situation. You're playing against basketball royalty, a name brand. Dallas Lancaster. That team is a team that has expectations. They were expected to be Grand Oaks. Yes, we might have felt they were third round material from day one, but people around the state did. You see what I'm saying? So we know this game, there's one player that has to have a great game in order for Grand Oaks to win. And who was that?
Trey Pinkett.
Trey Pinkett.
Yeah.
I know that made me ask him a lot. He's in 11th grade, but guess what? You ain't the first and you ain't the last 11th grade to come out there and we expect you to do big things. Don't get this twisted. You're a D1 commit. I want to say the what? High Point?
Yeah.
Yep. High Point.
Yep. High Point.
So that means now expectation is high. We can't be coddling these young people if they want to be treated as men. We can treat you as young men at the worst case scenario, but at the same time, we can't treat them like kids. I'm expecting for Trey Pinkett to find a way to make it happen. If you got to be the best decoy in the world, then your Robin got to turn into Batman on your was your teammate. You know, so I'm rooting for them, and they got and you know, if they lose the Lakers, Grand Oaks can beat them. So I get this twisted now.
I think Grand Oaks gonna beat them.
I think I got Grand Oaks pulling that one out, honestly.
I got Grand Oaks pulling it out.
Grand Oaks can beat them, but whatever one of them win, I like the punch I seen from Side Spring. They can beat all three of them teams.
Absolutely.
For sure. There's no question. No question.
No question.
They have more than one way to beat you. That's what I'm saying. Ain't no one guy that have to have a great game besides Spring. Because think about it. Big Effie, if he bring you 10 and 10, that ain't a great game. That's just what he do. He don't average. He don't average 20 and 15. He's right around a 10 and 10. He don't score a lot in offense. So Side Springs has more ways to beat you.
Yeah.
They're longer than Grand Oaks.
Yeah. Tyler Hadnot has been really having big games lately for them. That's Stoney Hadnot's little brother.
Yeah,
he's a super late bloomer, like freakishly athletic. He could potentially be a really good JUCO kid.
So yes, I got that thing on the board. Yeah, I'm rooting for Grand Oaks wholeheartedly. It's like the DFW folks are rooting for Lancaster. I get that. We're rooting for Side Spring. I honestly believe that Side Springs should devour Mosquito. I honestly believe.
Yeah, I feel that way too.
Ooh.
Coach Cole, I know this is your first year Freeman, and y'all have had a tremendous season, man. But man, Yates is just a different monster.
I ain't gonna lie. I might be in the minority. I'm picking Yates to win, but Freeman has the talent to make that game real interesting.
Yeah, they can make it again.
They have the talent to make it interesting. I just think the experience factor gonna come in at the end of the day, because Freeman is young. So I got Yates, and I'm gonna pick Wheatley. I
got Wheatley.
A rematch of last year in the regional championship. From the field.
That thing gonna be rocking. Wheatley versus Yates again.
Yep.
What you got here?
On that Freeman game, of course, I think that's similar to the two games I just described a while ago. I think Freeman playing with house money. They're in the first year they've ever made the playoffs. They find themselves in the third round, right? And of course, West Cole, I applaud him because he helped a great deal with the middle school championships a couple weeks ago by encouraging and influencing his middle school that fed into them to Newsom Middle School to come on over there and participate with two teams. But understand, they may not pack a punch that you wish or you are accustomed to seeing from Yates. But this team, what thing they are is consistent. They've only lost 2 games all year. Both one game was like by 1 basket or 1 point, and the other one was about maybe 4 points. So they've lost 2 games in games that probably came down to the last play or the last 2 possessions. So they're clicking. They have a freshman that scored 43 points the other day for Yates High School, little Lamar Henson. You got a freshman score 43 points. So that means he's feeling good about himself right now. That means, now you have a couple of football players that double down and get it done. Muhammad. And what's the other cat name?
J.D. Wallace.
J.D. Wallace. So I'm expecting Freeman going to look over there and they're going to see Yates. Yates has the crowd. Alumni is going to be in there. Freeman just started. They don't have no alumni. Come up in there and group them. If they don't get the student section, they come over there to the Murrell Center, but they are at home. They are right around the corner. That's part of the give up on playing on Monday. I'll play you at the Murrell Center if you play on Monday. That's one less day of practice. Whenever you see teams do such a thing, guys, that means I'm eliminating you from getting one extra day to go and pick the brain of all the college, high school coaches who think they know and have a scout against them.
And then it's worse when you play on a Monday because the only day you got is Saturday.
It's the only day you got.
God almighty.
So I mean, you gotta. So I like Yates in that game. This Wheatley Stafford game is very intriguing. That could be one of the best games of the night. That's a Tuesday. It's the next night. It's Tuesday at Texas Southern University. Talked about the college campus impact earlier. I want Wheatley to win this game because it makes the story that much greater in regard to a movie type season. Talking about a high school coach, and I hadn't really compounded on it. And I'm gonna break some. And it's a technical. It's a rule. I mean, a record, but it's an asterisk that goes with it. I get it. That is the fact that David Burrell is the all-time. Has accumulated the most wins of any basketball coach in HISD history in one season for basketball. There's no basketball coach who's gotten more wins in one season. He had 43 wins. Remember, he coached the girls' team and the boys' team. So those are wins that go on this record. That's a win. If you guys didn't know that, they do count that as a win. Whether you coach boys or girls, when you go Greg Wise 1,000 wins this season from Yates High School, it includes his 2 years of being the head coach of the girls basketball team. In case you didn't know that, David Burrell, who girls basketball team didn't lose, they didn't lose for like 2 or 3 games all season this year. They got knocked out in the second round. Bridge City girls basketball team, and now he has the most wins. So my thing is, I mentioned that to applaud him for doubling down. He should never do that again. That way you can pour more into one or the other. I wouldn't recommend that. Greg Wise, I mentioned, did it a couple of years ago after the COVID at Yates High School, and he would never do that again. Yes, you get double the stipend. That's the best thing about it. You get 2 checks, guys. That's what you get for the stipend basketball, for being the head coach. So that's one of the incentives of doing it. But the time that you have to invest into those young souls after doing so from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock is already that's compounding. But I'm taking Wheatley in this game, but Stafford could really win this game over Wheatley if Wheatley come out on that. Remember, Texas University. If they come out there thinking that they're actually playing for a scholarship, then it could be a long day at the office. Just come to the ball. Come out and play Wheatley basketball.
That's a good point. Like, kids might think, like, man, this my shot. I'm on a college court. Like, let me go rock out instead of doing what they've been doing all year.
Don't get outside yourself. Don't get outside your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing on that. But anyway, Yates and Wheatley could be that next round game.
At Delmar. Thursday night.
Possibly.
Watch.
South Falls and Dawson.
Dawson has been on the run. Shout out Coach Berry. This one's gonna be a chess battle, man. Coach Forge, Coach Berry, man.
So I didn't watch South Falls' first 2 playoff games. First round against Westside and last round against George Rance. They are very vulnerable. Like, they can be beat. And Dawson playing with house money. Like, even Coach Berry texted me before the Humble game, like, man, nobody expected us to be here.
Yeah.
Very true.
And he's not lying. if Dawson can find a way to neutralize Daniel Patton, they'll have a shot. I just think he gonna be too much. I think he's gonna be too much in this one. So I got South Falls.
Yeah, I got Falls in that one too. Even though Dawson been having a great season,
yeah, bro.
A run comes to an end. I think Falls they lock in and get it done against Dawson.
Hey, South Falls, word of advice: don't have this game close at the end. That little
dude, close at the end. That's raw.
That little freshman of Johnny Jones got ice water in his veins, brother.
Man.
And he got a good size on him right now. He's about 6'1.5". So we're not talking about a freshman that's 5'9", 5'7". He has good size on him right now, and he's making buckets, and he's putting his fingerprint on the lens. He led him in scoring in the 5th minute of a humble the other day. I want to say about 19 points, if I'm thinking that they told me that he had. I heard he had a really, really, really good game. It was great. And when you get a 9th grader coming in to a program like Dawson, you know, and he's not the only freshman on varsity. But they have another kid on that Christian kid that's on that varsity as well. But this Dawson team, they're clicking at the right time. And but however, South Falls, we're talking about a coach that's been there, done that. He's been to the state tournament in the past 10 years. And that's Coach Richard Flores. But the big fella you just named just moved into Houston, moved to South Falls before the season started. What's his name, Doug?
Daniel Patton.
Daniel Patton. He has to have a great game for them to beat Dawson. Dawson is gritty. That's the way they play. They're gonna get gritty. And they get the right set of referees that's gonna allow them to keep it gritty. It's gonna be a low-scoring game, which South Falls has no problem with it.
Wood. What up, Wood?
We're looking at Coach Woods.
Right. So that is Jordan and Shadow Creek game. Shadow Creek, you're talking about this is the one game where they have a 9th grade on that team that's putting his fingerprints on wings.
Mm-hmm.
His dad played at Lamar High School back in the class of 2004. Brandon JoJo LaFell. So his son is the star 2-sport athlete at Shadow Creek. Here's the deal. It's not just him. What's the other young fella named?
Jalen Adai.
No, the junior that's leading.
Oh, Daniel Green.
Oh, Daniel Green, DT.
Daniel Green, he's in 11th grade.
Mm-hmm.
You have to perform with the productivity of a Daniel Green in the 12th grade in order to beat this team. Everybody's going to mature up in this 3rd round game. That means your 9th graders, even on Katie Jordan, Isaiah Wright, you got to turn into a 10th or 11th grader on Tuesday night. This in order for your team to win. Every star going to have to shine on both of those teams if you want to win. Otherwise, they can't afford no mislap. All the cylinders got to be clicking. Katie Jordan, they won the Super 16 extravaganza. And often in the middle of the season, they got the conference play, lost a couple of games in non-conference, and people got to question the validity of this team. They get into a rhythm, and they get to hit threes. Katie Jordan is going to have a chance to win every game where they're hitting those threes at a good clip. Charlie Jones is the best hire in the past decade in any high school in Greater Houston.
Man, that's a strong statement, but it's true.
It's high. I'm talking about pound for pound. Let me tell you why. What I'm gonna base it on. Name another coach who's been at a job for 4 years that took his team to the regional tournament 4 straight years. That's a return. That's an ROI for your ass right there.
It is.
It is.
So who got more? What coach you gonna name? That we got to put facts up on that, not the feelings. That's a fact. You can't take it away from it. And he's doing that. He had to replace 4 starters from last year, right? Basically get all these guys to buy in after getting the team last year where you had guys, 2 or 3 guys that swore they were Division I prospects, and they go through the season with no Division I offers and have to go and the coach. You understand what a high school coach on that type of platform has to deal with off the court, because that the parents could not believe they would disbelieve that, or think some parents, not saying they did, but some parents can feel like this system or this gamble didn't pay off, because I could have took my son somewhere else and he could have averaged 20 a game instead of 11 or 12 a game. And we would have got those scholarships. We bought in, and then it ain't paying off because he ain't in Division I. So Charlie Jones had to go back and convince, and he pours into the middle schools. Adams Middle Schools feeds into Katie Jordan. This is going to be now Coach Gay, who was over at Bush. He's a new coach at Shadow Creek. He walked up in there, man, and I'm telling you, Coach, brother, you got it done with expectation, because everybody was like, man, what are you going to be able to do with them? They're going to be young. Guess what? They young and they like Keith Sweat. They ready.
Yeah.
Nah, they are, man. How they destroyed Summer Creek the other night was really impressive.
It was
super impressive. I went back and watched the game, man. That game was never in doubt. Like they jumped
apart, man.
Yeah, picked them apart. And it's a rematch of a classic from last year. That game went to double overtime or overtime.
We already talked about that one.
Yeah, so I don't know who I'm picking. I think I'm gonna pick Shadow Creek in that one. No, I'm picking Playoff Charlie. I'm lying.
I can't go to Jordan, man.
Yeah, I gotta pick.
My 11th grade kid, number 15.
Marwan Fadika.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of crazy when I say this, but I don't have no skin in the game. His decision on whoever he plays with this summer. I don't know who you playing with this summer. I ain't asked, and I honestly, it don't have no bearing on me whatsoever. But I know I've seen this story before. I've seen this movie before. Whatever decision that he played with could drastically hinder his recruitment, or it could drastically
spike. I was having this conversation with somebody else today, man. I was having the same exact conversation.
Are they playing in your event?
I don't even know who you're playing with, so I'm just serious.
Oh, TMA.
His brother.
So the reason I bring it up is because it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying not to be mistaken as, man, he ain't playing with this team. You trying to get him? You saying you playing with us? Whoever he playing with, I don't know who he's playing with. I honestly don't know. That's on my mind. But I do know whatever it could, and it ain't about him. So you guys understand, it's about A plus B equals C. Whoever it may be, if you are that close in Division I prospect, and you're going into your last grassroots summer, whoever you chose to play with, own it. Now, when you own it, if you don't have those offers come in the fall, August, September, October, signing date is the second Wednesday of November, then guess what happens? Take accountability and say, man, you know what? I got to get it out the mud. It's okay. You ain't the first, ain't going to be the last to get it out the mud. You can go and get it out the mud. But it's time to stop saying, not understanding, but man, everybody's sleeping on you. Well, damn, you chose to go. If you have opportunities, you chose to play with who you chose to play. That means you got to win a lot more. You got to win a whole lot more and hope you get a little luck and play in front of the right eyes. Because this kid right here, take away the athletic, he reminds me of so many high school players. He reminds me of a P.J. Kuzma in the 11th grade. This is what he see. I don't like trying to compare kids to, like that'll distort the comparison. That means go do some homework and find out what P.J. Kuzma, who he was at Jack Case High School in the class of 2003. He can get a coach a pay raise, but we'll see how they go with him. I like it. Westbrook and Henderson. Hey man, Doug, we gotta ask you where you going for, huh?
You
Man.
They gotta ask me about Westbrook or United the rest of the year.
Yeah, Pflugerville Hendrickson, man, nice run, but sheesh.
Man, hey, I like the fact that Elijah Garrett is one of those players that truly believe. I wish like here they can get a red shirt in high school.
I know.
Oh, summer ball. This kid did not. He never played 17U basketball. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't an unsigned senior guard in the state of Texas that's better than Elijah Garrett right now.
None.
Tough.
Resume, you can throw it on the table, and it speaks for himself. He ain't the 5'10" guy that you saw 2 years ago. He ain't even the guy that won MVP in the state tournament last March. This dude is way better than that.
Way better.
This dude way better than that. And you ain't rattling him. Whatever speed you playing at, he can match it or surpass it. He one of them dudes that really, really, really don't care about scoring, but he do care about tearing your ass up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure.
He take it personal to win the match every time.
When Elijah Garrett get on the court, and if a kid on the opposing team does something to make Elijah Garrett start doing his head like this, like, okay. I haven't seen that chip since a kid in that area, that type of gear, that type of click button that they can push since Jacoby Brown.
Jacoby Brown, I said the same thing. I was like, them dudes cut from the same cloth. They are cut from the same cloth when it comes to their competitiveness.
Not Coco.
I said the same thing. And when if Elijah Garrett gets to skipping down the court, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You might as well just go ahead and go get the mothballs ready.
I'm telling you, love Elijah Garrett and his family, his pops, David Garrett, down there in Beaumont, and they didn't go Hollywood. They ain't big, they ain't whining because of the lack of offers. They understand all my son gotta do is just keep winning. That's what he's supposed to. Remember, you the one that has the merits and the stripes on your sleeve right now, and his home as an unsigned senior guard. That's a defending state champion. And I tell people all the time, speaking of them, I keep the book right here on my desk. Look.
Oh, Mike Thomas. Coach Mike T.
Head coach from Mike Thomas from Beaumont Westbrook wrote a book last year after they won the state championship. And inside the book, he included every single player on the team has a page or two that they talking about reflecting on their experience. That is awesome. Every player. I'm looking at Elijah Garrett's, I'm thumbing over his stuff as I'm talking to you guys. Hey man, I love watching him. And Crosby and Randall, the winner of that game will likely get Beaumont Westbrook. I like Randall in this game. I think Crosby will be just happy to be there. Great feel-good story. You have a father, Coach Egan, getting to advance and share this experience with his son, who's the star, the leading scorer on Crosby's basketball team. But I think Randall is a little bit more physical, stronger, and than Crosby. They've been there, done this. It's gonna be an interesting game. I'm thinking Randall.
Paul Miranda.
Yeah, I got Randall as well. I know Crosby only won by 1 the first round, and then won by beat Baytown Sterling by 2. It's like you said, they just kind of they there, like a good feel good story. But yeah, Sheldon Common, Yanni for Randall, tough dog.
Tough.
That's Yanni's definitely Yanni. You need to sign up for the Unsigned Senior.
Oh, he definitely need to sign up for that. Definitely.
Like I said, the Unsigned Senior Showcase, you guys will nominate a player. You definitely go to rcssports.com and go to the bottom or somewhere on there. I think my contact information, contact Doug, Jeffrey Day, and they can send you, understand, starters. If you're not a starter, you want to be at least 6'4", seniors, 12th graders, that is.
Don't hit us up if you was a 5'7" post man that didn't get in the game.
Not right now. You have to make it now. This is not Star Search. I mean,
no, for real. That's real. Like,
it's like, bro, like we not entertaining that. Love your dedication. Paul, you over there talking to yourself, man. You picked every state champion in the comment section. Everybody was unanimous, bro. Hey, talking to yourself, bro.
You got Beaumont United versus Pflugerville Weiss and then Iowa Colony and Marshall.
United, that game was close last year. I mean, it's a different United team, though, but I'm rolling. Yeah. You know who I'm rolling with.
United Colony.
That Iowa Colony Marshall game gonna be really good.
It is. It is.
I like the game, but I can't right now. I can't root against Ronnie Courtney because they understand. I've seen this team, and it's rarely you get to see a public school, high school team. You see them play their worst game of the season, and you see them play their best games. You want to be able to determine what a team looks like if they're throwing their best punch. So that's the question. Did you see the team throw their best punch? Then that way you can kind of gauge what they're capable of knocking out. I saw Thurgood Marshall against Lancaster.
I was just about to say that. That had to be their worst.
That might have been the worst game I've ever seen in my life. Nobody stalled. And I think Thurgood Marshall might have had 9 points at halftime.
It was 4-2 at the end of the first quarter. And it wasn't like they was holding the ball. Nobody.
So I've seen Thurgood. Now, mind you, Jalen Jones got hurt. I injured that game. It was games after that. As a result, I get that. He didn't play. But still, they were awful in that game before he even got hurt. So I know what Marshall at worst looks like. I've seen Marshall when they played Randall. Is it Randall? Yeah, Randall in that district, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, in that district. Yep.
Randall with the big fellow, the African kid.
Yeah, Yanni.
I've seen them beat them by an easy 30. Right? That guard for Thurgood Marshall, if he's clicking, they're clicking. He has to have a great game in order for him to beat Iowa Colony handily. Otherwise, it's going to be up to Jalen Jones and Ronnie Courtney to pull them on through. That point guard, I can't think his name at Thurgood Marshall.
Armani Diaz.
I like him. I like him. I really like him. He has that Chandre Jones and
That's one thing about Coach Courtney. Coach Courtney gonna always hold. It's like having another coach on the floor. He did it with Chandre. He did it with his son Travis, going all the way back to TJ. Did it with the Ian Lowe, Jalen Lowe, and now it's Armani time. So like he put a lot of responsibility on them, but they perform.
I mean, and besides, a win from Marshall United gives us Ronnie Courtney versus David Green. I mean, come on.
Man.
Come on. I can see that game being at Lee College.
Yeah. Arguably, like I put out the Memorial Marshall play last year at LaPorte.
I'm rooting for the college campuses.
Yeah, for sure.
For the college, and that's a good. I know Lee College is watching the shot clock right now, and they say, "Listen, once again, you missed it earlier, Coach. Don't take the coaches, the high school coaches for granted. Reach out to them, Coach. Congratulations on the third round appearance. If you happen to win, our gym is available this day or this day. Let them know. You need the cell phone number? Text Doug Jones. He gives you a cell phone.
Holler at me. Lee College right up the road.
Coach put it out there again. Tuesdays and Fridays are free. So that means open, guys. They're free. They're open. So that means Marshall and United would possibly play on that possibly Friday night.
Coach Olivier clipping all this up right now.
What you say?
I say Coach Olivier at our colony clipping all this up right now. He's showing that tomorrow in practice.
Okay. Yeah, we go away, but he's been there, done it, you know.
Yeah.
And Robert Miller III over at Memorial High School, and he was the head coach over there. But that's whatever it takes to motivate these new kids, then do what you need to do.
Man,
make sure you do so. The only thing that I think that hurt the city is when people use stuff to motivate these kids. You try to instead of making the kids let them know I'm doing this to make you tough, or come back and let them know the reason I did this because I wanted to see you do your best. Don't let these kids grow up to think that the grown person who spewed their opinion
hates. Yeah.
It's like it hates your kid. It ain't about the kid. So that's the part that comes venomous in the community because those kids would think that certain guys can't stand their guts. And that's not the case. It's not the case. So just want to make sure that because there's too many. I see too many. Man, he don't like your kid. Somebody said no. He just said he liked the other people a little bit better. What's the big deal?
I'm not gonna always be the favorite in every situation.
Man, we've been saying that all the time. Just because we like somebody else don't mean we hate the other one.
Come on, man.
That's just my preference that day. Maybe I feel a different way another day.
Somebody says no Jalen Jones. Is he out?
Yeah, I just that was easy. Easy just said that he hurt.
Wait a minute, again?
Huh?
He's hurt again?
I guess I just text Easy after he put the comment on there and he said he hurt.
Oh boy.
That's a big blow if he can't
That's
go.
Tough. Yeah.
Well, Armani Thieves got more work to do.
What's my left name for them?
Andre Rubin. Oh, he's a sophomore.
The Rubin a sophomore. Hold on. What's my guy name? Is Mo? That means he needs to step up. His name is Braden Hughes, 6'3" shooter.
Yeah.
He got to step up.
Is that my athletic kid? Which one is no? What's the name? Little brother's the athletic kid.
That's Chris Marshall, little brother.
Marshall, little brother. I need him to bring me 8 and 5. Ain't much. 8 and 5.
Crawford that's gonna be I got Crawford. Crawford too much for Livingston.
Yeah, Livingston had a great season, but yeah, I got Crawford as well.
Yeah, I'm taking Crawford in that one.
You gotta roll with Alvin Mosley. This is his last year playing high school basketball. I hate to say that, but it just is what it is.
It is what it is.
Who's?
Alvin Mosley. He gonna enroll early for football next year, so this is his last year playing basketball.
Okay, that's good news. That's good news. I mean, if you know, it's a smart move. He can make money.
Yeah.
Get the hell up out of there and get close to the bag. Jalen Singleton has to be the man to step up for Crawford in this game right here. But he doesn't have to have a great game. He's got to play good. You know, Mosley's gonna be Mosley. I don't think it's nothing that Livingston can do.
Yeah.
From doing what he wants to do. He just got to ball and stay in foul. Stay in, you know, I guess the X factor would be somebody like the young fella Dylan Young. He transferred from Manville High School last year, where he was a freshman. Part of that wonder class that they have a freshman last year that's gone. All of them are gone to greener pastures, and not all of them, but 4 of them at least are going now. But one is at the Heights, one is at Kincaid. We mentioned this young man here at Crawford. Can't think what the other one is there. 4th from that left, but I would love to see Crawford and Bridge City get it on. At St. University of St. Thomas or Lee College.
Or Lee, making a double header at Lee.
We play a double header, one at 6, one at 7:30.
There you go, Lee. Hey, well, Lee College.
Bondage.
You know what? G Day, they gonna have a free bag of popcorn for you when you get down there. The Lee, we have a Lee College out there.
Region 14 tournaments at Lee College also, y'all. Next week, man. So.
Oh, it is.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to pull up.
Man, I wonder they reach out to him. My young fella they reached out to me and I gave him the number of a young fella, Alex Holt.
Oh, he gonna be there. He did it last year.
Yep. I put in there last year. That's the reason he reached out to me after I have an announcer, and of course Rick Goffin was doing a career review, and couldn't he was the first out of respect, and I called and put young fella Holt in there, and they loved him to death, and he went on back. He actually done the girls game over at C. King the other night, at Madisonville and Bridge City, the girls. I put him over there to do that game, and he did well. That's how you grow and get in different school districts, and you can grow from there. Young fella in this business, and that's good, easy money doing something he loves to do. Watch basketball.
It is. Finish out these real quick. Rutherford versus Austin. LeBron James. That's what I'm always gonna call it. I know that's not really the name of the school, but
bro, Austin LBJ fans are off the chain, bro.
They are. They a lot.
Last year,
yes,
they are unreal.
This is a rematch from last year, but
it is.
Yep, LBJ won last year, but I'm going with Rutherford this time.
I was about to say Brazosport.
Because they played right before Tascasita 7 Lakes last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, them fans was going nuts. No.
Lamar by 40.
Yeah, Lamar should win this game,
Lamar,
man.
for sure.
Definitely going with Lamar.
Mark ain't bad, guys.
Thank you. So people be getting on me because I be talking about Lamar. They ain't played nobody. Man, them dudes lost one game this year.
All they can play is who's in front
All
of
they
them,
can play
dog.
is who in front of them.
Come on, man.
Well,
Hey,
you know what now? The winner of Yates, if Yates plays Wheatley, the winner of that game will play Lamar.
yeah,
Yep.
they played. That's who Wheatley beat. I think by like 4 last year in the state semifinal.
Mm-hmm.
Where they play that game at?
At Lamar.
At the college
Yep.
campus.
Lamar University.
Orangefield.
I got Huntington and Orangefield. Yeah. Jaden Ghost Scales and Orangefield. They should win this region out of there.
Yeah. Shout out my young fella Ghost, man.
Yeah, he a senior now, huh?
Crazy, huh?
Man. It seemed like we were talking about him for years, almost like the San Antonio Harley kid.
And Brady Willis.
Yes, him and Brady. And then the final one, 3A D2 Region 3. Coach Tireman on Alaska, Devin Vienna. Devin, take that offer, dog. Shout out St. Thomas. They just won back-to-back conference championships. Take the offer, dog. They love you over there. Take it.
On Alaska. Another team doing well. They played in the Dozen Fall shootout. I'm just saying.
Come on now.
I'm just saying.
And then New Waverly just happened to be there. They barely made the playoffs, but they find themselves in the regional semifinals, dog.
Hey, they got to wear them T-shirts in the extra week.
Yeah.
Hey, them T-shirts get a little bit more wear.
T-shirts get a little bit more wear now.
But that's it, man. Hicks, we appreciate you.
Yeah,
man. For stopping by, man.
Yes, sir.
You welcome whenever.
For sure. Don't forget, man. RCSsports.com. Go over there. Check it out. Go in the VIP news. You get it's like the honeycomb hideout for a lot of news that's happening around the area.
And sign y'all teams up for the spring icebreaker.
Huh?
Thanks.
I was just telling teams to sign their teams up for the icebreaker.
Yeah, man. You know, and that makes it easier. The more if you got teams that are signing up or considering coming to the spring icebreaker. That's March the 20th and the 22nd. We're only 3 weeks away. And it's best to let me know now so that it helps me to determine which locations I put different grade levels at. So, you know, and it helps some of these teams from out of town kind of better know where they want to stay at. We're at about MI3 Center, Westfield High School, ULH Event Center, Just Play facility in Humble used to be known as the gym. C. King High School, C. King Middle School, and Noah Middle School. And that's about 25 courts for this event. Like I say, a lot of teams from out of town, a lot of teams locally, what you guys, waiting on. We want a better representation. The winner of each division gets $1,000 cash right on the spot.
On the spot.
And that's good to help offset the costs for playing in a lot of events. Helps, you can apply it however you wish, but that can definitely help help subsidize your budgets moving forward for winning. Like I said, we love you guys to come and consider and spread the word about the spring icebreaker. Legendary. There's no understand something. Of all the black men in the United States of America that's involved in grassroots basketball, there's only one event that has had the same name and transpired for 25 years or more with the same name that was operated by a black man in this country. And that's Lou Williams Invitation. There's no other event that's operated by a black man that has been in existence for 25 straight years. And this is not by no means meant to brag. It's just meant to let you guys understand the historic value of the spring icebreaker and what it means to keep. And we do a better job explaining to the youngsters. It's almost like you want to. There was for people that did many people that used to watch Showtime at the Apollo every Saturday night. You know, before the cable TV boom came about, people would stay at home and watch that before they went out.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people at some point in time didn't really know why that ball was on the side of the stage that people had to rub on before they went on and proceeded to do their acts.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody had to teach them or explain to them what that law meant. Or we make you, hey, don't walk by that, you got to rub it. I explain it to you later. Please rub that law. But a spring icebreaker is that law in Greater Houston. Nothing else, you rub that law, you're paying homage to that tree that was there when there was nothing, none of this other stuff wasn't even going on. And I'm the tree means I'm myself. I helped did a lot for the communities and establish a lot of events. So that's what I wanted to get out there. And if you got certain requests, if you just put your stuff in your notes. That's for any event that you get in. You guys are the consumers. So you don't get held hostage, especially if you ain't paid your money. You negotiate. Hey, look, we can't play before this time. We ain't gonna play after that time. Can you not do this? And guess what? Doug, you won. Every day you won. What are you gonna do when if they ain't paid you yet? They say, man, we can't play at this time. You gonna make the schedule? Say, coach, okay, now give me that money. But okay,
Mm-hmm.
we got you. So this is the thing: if you got extra requests, just let me know in advance, and we got you. Don't forget Doug is coming up in May.
Yes,
G-Day,
sir. May 8th through the 10th, Mother's Day weekend.
June. I got the camp and then the pre-TABC. That's
Every parent, every mom that come through the door on Sunday gonna get a rose.
That's
okay.
hard. That's hard.
Okay, Doug, you taking the game to another level.
Yeah, that's
I
hard.
mean, I figured that they spending their Mother's Day in the gym. I might as well reward. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The way you thinking, boy, I like it.
I thought you know some Gerald Levert stuff, man. I ain't know what you talking about.
go ahead, baby, hold on to me. Oh shoot.
So that's the ticket, man. We let's make this thing great, man. Make it great.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you for hopping on, man.
Yes,
sir. Thank you.
I called and shout out to Sandra, man, my wife, Sandra. Make sure you next week you're gonna get on Jeffrey Day and get on there with Doug.
Thank you, Miss Sandra. Always.
Thank you, Miss Sandra. We
And
appreciate you.
congratulations on your humanitarian award as well. Well
Yeah,
deserved.
that's Sandra, man. Sandra got that, man.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the speech?
No, I haven't seen the speech.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen it.
Y'all haven't seen the speech?
Mm-mm.
Dude,
No, you gotta put it in the group chat.
I put it in the group chat.
Sandra got up there. Remember, she wasn't the only one that got an award that night.
Mm-hmm.
CJ Stroud was there. He spoke. His mom got an award. Kevin Durant, mother got an award.
Yeah, I seen that.
Steve Harvey got an award. He moved out the country. I didn't know he don't even live in the United States.
Really? I didn't know that.
Damn, out the country.
Yeah, and
He running from something.
he wasn't there, but they got
Oh God.
Pastor Jamal Bryant and his wife. Dude, never mind. I ain't gonna say. But anyway,
Hey, man, put the speech in the group chat, man.
Pastor Jamal Bryant and his wife got an award. And Sandra got up there, man, and she pulled it up. She gave a very inspiring and emotional speech. Of course, she beat cancer 3 times. and you guys
Mm-hmm.
to be able to do that, maintain that strength at those doors at these events, and be able to all those people coming through. So you gotta realize, I mean, she's a warrior and a fighter, and but that's pretty much it. But next week this time, Paul Miranda and DFW boys gonna get just what they want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Paul, you
Yeah.
gonna get what you want.
All of them might be done by Tuesday night in that 6A that Region 2 bracket. It might be done after Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, we appreciate all y'all for tuning in. All 850 of you who's on here right now that's live. For everybody who's going to rewatch it and listen to this on Apple Podcasts and Spotify Podcast. If you have not done yet, please share the show. Until the next time, be nice to someone, be kind. You never know who's going through what. That's game.